Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
Breaking news for you. Officials are looking for a missing person from Wahpeton, North Dakota, but they're searching in rural Hitterdal, Minnesota. The Clay County Sheriff's Office and the BCA have blocked off an active scene around 70th Avenue North. Valley News Team's Rose Itzkovitz joins us live from Hitterdal with the latest. Rose?
Andrea, I'm here in rural Hitterdal. Now, as you can see, not a whole lot here to see, but if you look one road down, that's what the authorities had blocked off. A little bit past that is a farmstead. Now, the address that we were given for that farmstead, we did some digging on who last lived there, and we see that the person there was 39-year-old Jason Jensen. He has a pretty lengthy criminal record that we're looking at, including some DUIs, DWIs, domestic assault, and abuse convictions that we're all looking at here. We know that the BCA is working with the Wahpeton PD as well as both the Clay County and Norman County and sheriff's offices. But when we spoke with Clay County about what we could further learn from this, they had very little information for us.
Location we're at right now is 324 70th Avenue North in Hitterdal. And at this time, this is an ongoing investigation, and we won't be releasing any more information than that.
Now, we still don't know the name of the missing person. We were told that that's still an ongoing investigation. We asked how long has the person been missing. They apparently have been looking since yesterday, but we really don't know how long. They would not give us that information as well. Earlier today, also, we did hear that there was a possibility for foul play. Again, when I asked that, I wasn't given any further information on that. There is no expected danger to the public at this time, and that's about all we have right now. Live in Hitterdale, Rose Itzkovitz, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Rose. And remember to stick with Valley News Live for updates on this story. Sunshine and warmth for us in the Valley, and we continue to stay dry. Hutch, when will we see our next chance of rain?
Well, for some of us, it'll be this evening. We have very isolated thunder showers taking place right now in northwest Minnesota, and a few trying to pop up out to the west. But the vast majority of us will enjoy continued quiet weather. These are very slow movers. For some locally heavy rain will be possible as they move to the south and west. So Grygla, shower moving in on you. The Warroad and Roseau areas also could see some sprinkles in the next hour or so. Temperatures are warm out there, mid and even upper 80s this afternoon in northern parts of the valley. A lot of low to mid 80s down to the south. Your planner for Fargo, get out and enjoy. We'll see those high clouds continue. Light winds under 10 miles per hour and all evening long, temperatures in the 70s until after bedtime. It does look like we do have some more showers and thunder showers in our planning forecast for your weekend ahead, and I'll spell all that out in a moment.
All right, thank you, Hutch. 4 people were taken to the hospital early this morning after the stolen vehicle they were in rolled. Shortly after 2:30 this morning, police were called to the 1800 block of 20th Avenue South on a report of a stolen vehicle. A short time later, the car was spotted in the 2600 block of South 20th Street. Police say when they tried stopping the car, the driver sped off. The chase ended when the vehicle left the roadway and rolled. 4 juveniles were in that car. They were all taken to Altru for their injuries. A child is injured after a car struck her while she was riding her bike last night in Grand Forks. Police say 19-year-old Tori Wege was driving in the 4500 block of South 20th Street when she hit the child who was riding her bike on the crosswalk. The girl is expected to be okay. Wege was cited for failure to yield to a pedestrian. A police officer in Minnesota had minor injuries after he was hit by a distracted driver. It happened yesterday morning in Edina. Authorities say the officer had another man pulled over on the shoulder of the road when another car came up from behind and hit them. The officer was in his car with his seatbelt on. The distracted driver was taken to a hospital for their injuries and then issued a citation. Today, 2 children are safe after falling into the Mississippi River in St. Paul. According to the St. Paul Fire Department, the 2 boys were on Raspberry Island near some stairs that were partially submerged in water when the 10-year-old fell in. The 14-year-old went in after the other boy, and both were swept away by the river. Nearby railroad workers heard the commotion, grabbed a boat, and pulled the 14-year-old from the water. The 10-year-old ended up between 2 barges where employees from Upper River Services got a flotation ring to the boy, and he grabbed it. Neither boys were injured. They were evaluated by firefighters and then released to an adult who was caring for them. A young girl is in the hospital after she was attacked by a dog in Dilworth. Family members tell Valley News Live an 8-year-old girl was bitten at least 4 times yesterday afternoon. Sources say the girl was swimming at a house when she went to hug the dog goodbye. That's when the dog bit her in the face, arm, and back. The girl was rushed to a hospital. The dog wasn't up to date on its vaccinations and will now be quarantined. We'll have more on this story tonight. The city of Grand Forks and East Grand Forks have scheduled citywide spraying for mosquitoes tonight. East Grand Forks will spray from 8 p.m. until midnight, Grand Forks from 9:30 to midnight. Both cities are urging people to take precautions to avoid being bitten by mosquitoes, since West Nile virus has been identified in that area. To help reduce your risk of getting West Nile virus, the health department recommends the following protective measures. Use insect repellent that contains DEET, limit outdoor activity between dawn and dusk, wear long pants and long sleeve shirts when possible, and get rid of standing water around your home. The mosquito most common for transmitting West Nile virus is active just before sundown and throughout the night into the early morning hours. Construction crews in Grand Forks have started phase 2 of the reconstruction of North 42nd Street. Phase 2 has crews working from the America's Best Value Inn to the Speedway restaurant. Customers can still access the Speedway from their south parking lot entrance and the America's Best Value Inn from North 43rd Street. The work on 42nd Street is broken down into 4 phases, with the work expected to be complete by the end of October, and that is, of course, weather permitting. If you're craving that burger but don't feel like getting out the grill, you can head out to the 5th annual event, Burgers, Brews, and Barbecue. 19 local restaurants are out at the Moorhead Center Mall parking ramp, cooking up everything from burgers to steaks. The event is already underway, but will run until 10 o'clock tonight. That includes live music. Plus, you'll be able to try out some specialty burgers.
So some of these restaurants are making up some awesome dishes. We'll have a s'mores burger, Korean kimchi burger. We will have there'll be ones with truffle oil. There will be a classic cheeseburger, so there's a little bit of something for everybody.
Valley News Team's Christine Stanwood is a judge at tonight's event. The event is 21 plus, since 15 local breweries are also part of the event. The Supreme Court said today that states can make you pay sales tax on your online purchases. The 5-4 decision, which overturns an earlier Supreme Court precedent, broke with years of legal rulings that limited states from imposing sales taxes on most of the purchases. Today's ruling is expected to boost state revenue at the buyer's expense. This weekend, Kmart and Sears are introducing an expanded Sears home appliance shop located inside Kmart's Fargo store. A grand opening celebration will take place this Saturday at the store, which is on South University Drive. That's from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. The Sears appliance shops will offer major home appliances and a larger assortment, complementing what Kmart already offers. Remember to like Valley News Live on Facebook. You can follow the latest news, weather, and breaking news updates anytime on your feed. Just search Valley News Live, like our page, and you'll stay informed throughout the entire day.